Yeah, so a couple of my videos have had views, which is surprising because, okay, honestly, they're probably me. It's probably counting my views because, not that I watch my videos all the time, because I don't, but I'm afraid that does it count it if I just click on it? I don't know. So, yeah, who's been watching my videos? It's interesting. Not that I have a problem with that. I have no problem with that at all. So anyway, what am I going to talk about today? So the last video when I left off, I was on my way to trivia. Um, well, first I couldn't find a place to park. I had to go around the block a couple of times, and finally found, well, not finally, but there's a parking lot about a block or two away from where I go to trivia, and I decided I was just gonna pull in there. Well, when I pulled in, I I thought that I was pulling into the parking lot, but there was like an underground parking deck or something for people who I guess work in that building where I was parking, and so I didn't want to pull in there because it was kind of starting to get dark, and and it was very dark inside there, so I didn't want to pull in. I didn't know where it led to. So I was just going to reverse. And somebody was trying to pull in behind me because I guess they thought that it went to that parking lot also, but it didn't. And they figured that out and finally went on, but I had already pulled forward. And I was going to try a 3-point turn, and I decided not to because, yeah, it's a 3-point turn. Those things can be kind of hard. It was a very small space. So I decided not to do that, and I was just going to reverse back onto the street and pull out. But I'm really bad at reversing. So I was doing fine at first, or I thought I was, and there were a couple of people around. There was an older man that was getting into his car, and there was a young couple, like college age, that were walking toward where my car was, where I was pulling out, and I kind of ran over a curb and I almost hit a sign, and I told you I was bad. So yeah, I just kind of heard a crunch, and I looked over, and the guy from the couple, the guy was looking at me, and he gave me a thumbs up, and I think he mouthed, "You've got it." I obviously did not have it, and I don't know if he was making fun of me or not, but it really pissed me off. So I mouthed some bad words his way. And anyway, he walked off. But clearly, they were right there. They should have seen, that I was about to hit something, and they could have, done something to get my attention. But no, they just let me run over a curb. So I went forward again, and until the crunching sound stopped. And then I reversed better, and the second time I got it. But yeah, I didn't hurt my car, or if I did, it was underneath the bumper, so it wasn't anything noticeable. I imagined that I was gonna get out of my car and look at it, and my bumper was gonna be like falling halfway into the road, but you couldn't tell anything. It was embarrassing though. It was so embarrassing. I hate it when stuff like that happens and there are people around. If there's nobody around, I don't care. But yeah, they saw my fail. Um, anyway, we won at trivia, so that was good. We placed second in the first round, and we placed first in the second round, so that was good. We won $40 worth of gift certificates, or a gift card. So So that paid for my meal for the night, which was awesome. Yeah, so that was good. What else? So I know in the last episode, or my last vlog, I said that I was going to start trying to go to bed a little earlier because I have to get up earlier in the morning. So I was going to try and go to bed around 10 o'clock if possible. And yeah, that still hasn't happened. I keep staying up till 12:30, and then I wake up in the morning and I'm very tired. So yeah, I need to work on that. So I was gonna make a video yesterday, but by the time I got home, Kevin was already here, and he stayed upstairs because when I came home, he was in the bathtub. And he takes really long baths. He just sits in there for like 3 hours. Okay, I'm exaggerating this time, but he has stayed in there that long before. But he reads. He takes his Kindle into the bathtub and he reads in the bathtub. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen, but yeah, nothing bad has happened so far. He usually sticks his Kindle, or he used to, I don't know if he does now, but he used to stick his Kindle into a Ziploc bag so that if he dropped it in the water, it wouldn't get wet. But yeah, so he sat in there, which is just down the hall, and I didn't want to come in here and be talking because I kind of don't want him to know that I do these. He's going to find out one day, but you know, hopefully by that time he won't care, which he probably wouldn't care anyway now, but yeah, so it's kind of a secret. But what was I going to say? Oh, so he was in the bathtub, and I didn't want him to hear me doing this, so I just cooked dinner while he was in there. So I made pork chops and macaroni and cheese, because he's been craving macaroni and cheese lately, so I made him some. And then he went to bed, like right after he ate, so I also couldn't make a video then because he was in the bedroom right next door, and he would have heard me talking to myself and wondered what was going on. So I've got pork chops and macaroni and cheese in the fridge, leftovers, and I'm about to go eat them because I'm starving. So hungry. I haven't eaten today. My stomach just growled right when I said that. It's kind of funny. So I had my first class yesterday. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad, but I'm going to have to, okay, I really hate class discussion. I would rather just go to a lecture class and have them talk and talk and talk and take notes and then have a test. But no, this is one of those, we're going to discuss everything. And I absolutely hate those kind of classes, and that's pretty much graduate school anyway. So, yeah, I'm supposed to speak up in class, and I'm also supposed to I'm supposed to write a paper, and then I have to give a report on it. I don't like doing those either. So yeah, I kind of have a fear of public speaking, and I'm trying to gradually get over that, but it's not really working that well. That's one of the reasons that I'm doing the whole rap group thing, because Kevin says it will help me, but I don't know, we never play, so how's that going to help? And also, it's in bars, so it's a lot different to have a couple of drinks and then, you know, perform than if you're going to a class and you're having to give a 15-minute presentation. So, yeah, I've always kind of had a fear of public speaking. It's pretty common, I guess. So I've already said that I walk a couple of days a week. The thing about that is when I walk, I wear shorts and a tank top, and I wear socks with my shoes, of course, because wearing shoes without socks, I mean like tennis shoes without socks, is really gross to me. I think so. But yeah, so I wear socks, and I try to wear the little ankle socks so I don't look really weird. But I've noticed that I've been kind of getting a little bit of a tan, not much. I don't tan very easily. So I've been getting a little bit of a tan, and I kind of have tan lines around my ankles. So when I wear flats, it looks really strange. I don't know what to do about it except to like put my feet in the sun and the rest of myself in shadow. I don't know what to do. It's so weird. So yeah, my feet are pale, and the rest of me is also, but not quite as pale as my feet. Yeah, I used to get really tan when I was a little girl because I went outside all the time. But then we got satellite, and then we got internet, and yeah, I never went outside again. So I used to look like a little Native American child with dark hair and dark eyes and dark skin. Not anymore. But I guess that was all I was going to talk about. So I'll probably make another one in a day or two, and I will see you then. Bye.